Guys, welcome back to another video of Master Math with Ade. In today's video, we're still going to be looking at solving quadratic equations, but this time with the completing the squares method. So let's get into today's video. Master Math with Ade. So in the previous or the other video where we talked about quadratic equations, solving them, we looked at the factorization method. So we have a basic quadratic term over here. So if we were to solve this by factorization, we'd use the sum and product method. But today we're going to be looking at completing the square method. So let's try solving this exact same question here using the completing the squares method. So in the completing the squares method, the first thing we have to note is the term which is multiplied to the x squared variable has to be 1. If it's not 1, we divide each of the numbers by this certain number. So for example, if we had a 3 here, we were going to get rid of this 3 by dividing by 3, dividing by 3, dividing by 3, and here by 3. So this can cancel with that and it would remain x squared. But in this case, we have no 3. So yeah. So since we've seen that we have 1 on the x squared variable, the coefficient multiplied to the x squared variable is 1. So the next step we do is we have to take the constant number, which is not multiplied to any variable, to the other side. So this 15, we will take it to the other side of the equation. Therefore, this equation will now become x squared minus 2x is equal to positive 15. So first, we said that we check if this has a 1, it's multiplied to a 1, not any other number except from 1. Then we take the constant number to the other side, so like that. Now next, we go to the number which is multiplied to x, so which is 2. So what are we now going to do? We're going to find half, sorry, not 2, but negative 2. We're going to find half of negative 2. So what's half of negative 2? It's negative 1. So we're going to say x squared minus 2x. Then we're going to say minus 1. Okay? Minus 1. We're going to say plus negative 1 squared, and then we're going to say 15. So if we're introducing this negative 1 here, we're also going to introduce it the other side. So we're going to say plus negative 1 squared. So I said we find half of the number which is multiplied to x, and then we put it here. So half of negative 2 is negative 1. So I'm going to say x squared minus 2x plus negative 1 squared is equal to 15 plus negative 1 squared. Now we're going to, on this part here, we're going to introduce two brackets, and then we're going to say x, we'll get this x, we say x, then we get this sign for 2x, so minus, and then we're going to get our 1, so we're going to say 1, and then we put squared outside there. So let me just reduce these brackets. So we said we get x, this sign, and the number over there. We don't get negative 1, we get 1. Then we get the squares and put them outside. Then we say equals 2. Then we can simply solve this. Negative 1 squared is 1. So 15 plus 1 is 16. So we have x minus 1 squared is equal to 16. Now we solve this equation. So now, when solving this, we're going to what? We're going to put a square root over here, and as if we do that, we also do it at the other side. So we're going, this square root will cancel with the 2, and then we're going to remain with x minus 1 is equal to, so the square root of 16 is positive or minus 4, because positive 4 times positive 4 is 16, and negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. So now we're going to say x is equal to, we're going to take this negative on that side. So we're going to use positive 4. And then we're going to say 4 plus 1. Okay. And then x will be equal to 5. Or we'll say x is equal to negative 4 plus 1 because it was positive or minus. Therefore, x is equal to, keep the sign of the largest and subtract, which will be negative 3. So our answers are 5 and negative 3 as for that equation. So let's try having one more. We do it fast. You can try answering it if you haven't understood. Yeah. So we have this equation. Let's answer it fast. 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we have a 2 on the x squared. So we divide each side by 2, by 2, by 2, by 2. So this would cancel, and then it's going to remain x squared plus 7x over 2 plus 3 over 2. Anything divide, if 0 is divided by any number, it's 0. So now it's going to be x squared plus 7x over 2 is equal to negative 3 over 2. Okay. So let's do it on top here. So it will be x squared. So we have to find half of 7 over 2. So half of 7 over 2 is 7 over 4, okay? So we're going to say plus 7 over 4 squared is equal to negative 3 over 2. If we do that this side, even the other side should be plus 7 over 4 squared. And then we're going to solve that. So we're going to have x squared plus 7x over 2 plus 7 over 4 squared is equal to that. So we're going to introduce the sets of brackets. It will be x plus 7 over 4 squared is equal to, if we solve negative 3 over 2 plus 7 over 4 squared, that would give us 25 over 16. And then we're going to simply square root both sides, and there this will cancel with that. It would be x plus 7 over 4 is equal to, the square root of 25 is 5, the square root of 16 is 4. And then we're going to say x is, so this will be positive or minus. So x is equal to positive 5 over 4 minus 7 over 4. So the denominators are the same. 5 minus 7 is 2. So 2 over 4 is going, 5 minus 7. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. So it will be negative 2 over 4, which is just going to be negative 1 over 2. And then the other side, it's going to be x is equal to negative 5 over 4 minus 7 over 4. Negative 5 minus 7 is going to give you negative 12. So it will be negative 12 over 4, which is simply x is equal to negative 3. We have solved the quadratic equation using completing squares. So if you have understood this video today, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and check these other videos which are going to help you in your mathematical skills. And I'll see you in the next video helping you master math with AI. Bye.